seeing, or in this session we'll be seeing the what are the shortcut keys that are available in Excel, or mainly what are the important shortcut keys that we use in the day-to-day life. So before going on to the shortcut keys, let us take a revamp of the topics that we have seen in the previous session of Excel. So I'm just going to fill the serial numbers for all of these things. So what I'm going to do, one, then you can just select one, two, you can just type two numbers, and you can either select this or you just select this plus button twice and all your numbers are auto-filled. Okay, so now I am going to the next topic, which is nothing but your shortcut keys in your Excel. The first thing is your cut, copy, and paste. Okay, these are some of the important things we can say which we use in our day-to-day life. So first thing, if I wanted to cut a cell in Excel, I'm going to select whichever cells I want. I'm going to click Control X. Okay, so you can see dotted lines here, as we can see, and I'm going to paste it here. So to paste it, I'm going to select Control V. Okay, so all those things get pasted. So next, again, if I wanted to copy some cells, okay, so that point I'm going to say select Control C, select whichever you want, Control C, then place where you wanted to paste it, then give again Control V. So copy and paste. So your control, if you wanted to delete it, you're going to select all the cells and just give delete. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, so cut, copy, and paste. So cut is Control X, copy is Control C, and paste is Control V. Now, if I wanted to select all the active cells, okay, in the Excel sheet, I'm going to select anywhere. So just select Control A and your entire book, if you see, your entire active cells gets activated. So now what I'm going to do is, let us say I want to insert a border. I'm going to go and select it here, and I'm going to select all borders, and your border gets fixed into all those cells you have selected. Okay, so the next thing is, if I wanted to or bold a cell, or bold the text in your cell. Let us say I'm going to type bold my cell. Okay, so bold my cell. If you want to a little bit expand it, as I've told you earlier, as we have seen in the earlier session, just select it and double click it. That's all. And again, I'm going to italize my cell or make it italic. Okay, so now to bold my cell, you just have to go click Control and B. That's all. Your cell gets bold. If I want to make it in an italic format, so just select Control and I, it becomes italicized. Okay, that's all. Now, if I have to move between the cells, okay, just I have to keep on clicking like each cell, I have to click here and here, or so here, these tabs, so to say horizontally, to move between the cells horizontally, I can say. Okay, I'm going to use a tab function. And one more new tool you can learn is, so I've typed here to move between horizontally cells. So in the formula bar you can see it has been entered, but here it is not visible. Okay, so what I'm going to select here is, in the alignment area you can see wrap text. Okay, just select it once. Okay, so all the entire text will be visible in the cell itself. Okay, so this is through wrap text. So now coming back, if I wanted to move between from here to here, I need not select from here to here, just select it here, and I'm going to give the tab cell which is available in your keyboard. So you can move between any number of cells horizontally using the tab function. Okay, next function what we are going to see is to move between the sheets. Okay, I have to move between the intro sheet or sheet one, or this sheet or chart one, or any sheet. What I have to do is select the control button, and I'm going to select page up. Okay, page up means it is going to move upward. Okay, so if I'm going to click control and page down, it is going to move downwards. Okay, this is how these two sheets is going to work to move between the sheets either up or either down. Next thing, next functions what we have is zoom in and zoom out. So here if you see, the common thing which we have is control alt. Okay, and it varies by plus or minus symbol. So if I want to zoom in the sheet, okay, so I'm going to select control alt and plus symbol. Okay, so my sheet gets zoomed in. Okay, now if I want to zoom out, I'm going to select again control alt and minus symbol, so it gets zoomed out. Okay, next thing is if I wanted to find, let us say here there are only like 16 cells are being filled, rows and columns are being filled. But if there, let us say there are thousands of data, and if I wanted to find something, there is another a quick function. So you also have two options, like you can either go for let us say in your home page you can find the editing column and you can find the find and select option, or we can go for a shortcut key which is nothing but control F and control H. So control F also stands for, if you wanted to find, let us say I'm going to find the word zoom here, just select find zoom and you'll be able to find the next word. Or if you wanted to find all, wherever zoom is being present you have to find it, just select find all and you'll be able to find, like let us say if I'm going to select here, the cell moves here and there down. Okay, so this is how you find it, so control F. Okay, next thing is find and replacing something. Okay, so let us say I'm going to find and replace a word, control H I'm going to give it, then automatically replacing comes. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the word find, okay, with replacing it by search. Okay, so I'm going to find what? I'm going to find the word find and I'm going to replace the word with search. Okay, so it also gives us an option, either you wanted to find the next immediate word, or if you wanted to what to say, find all the words, and you have another option if you wanted to replace the next word or if you wanted to replace all the words. So I'm going to say I wanted to replace all the words where find is being present. Okay, so I'm just going to give replace, and if you see, it has been these two places, it has been replaced by search. Okay, so let us say this tool is also applicable when you wanted to replace too many number of words immediately or quickly in a within few seconds. Okay, so next thing what we are going to see is how you save a workbook. This is actually one of the most important, because we work with lots amount of data. Sometimes what happens, we just simply close and go. Obviously it does whether you wanted to save a workbook or not, but then and there saving a workbook will help you a lot. Okay, so what you have to do is you need not go and every time, either you can select this option, I've already saved this cell, save this worksheet. So it need not like go and I need not give save as, so automatically here you can say see an icon like I'll give it save, but there is again a shortcut key which is nothing but your control yes. So I'm going to give control yes, so you can see a pop-up, like let me give it, you can observe it here. Okay, control S and something where your entire workbook gets saved. Okay, next thing is, and another interesting shortcut key is if I wanted to print my workbook. Okay, if I wanted to print my workbook, again I'm going to give control and P. Okay, it opens into a new workbook where I can print my workbook. So I can either print my active sheets or print my entire workbook, and even your orientation, whether you wanted a landscape or a portrait orientation, all these can be filled by you. And even one more additional tip which I can give you is you can even adjust the borders. So if you see at the entire like a right side below column, it shows here a small icon, show margins. Select it and you'll be able to find this. So you can even adjust your column columns as per your width. If you wanted like little bit more space in your columns while printing, or let us say I don't want this much space, I can reduce all those things. So this is one of the options. And next thing is, next two more important thing is control Z and control Y. Let us say I have unfortunately or somewhere by unknowingly deleted it. Okay, deleted this cell. Now I don't know like what I've typed it, or I wanted to know what is the cell there. So by undoing the option control Z, you get the cell here. Okay, you also have an option here where like you have symbols above. If you see in the unit in the header place, before the header place, if you can see near the header button, undo and redo options are there, but still you can know this control Z stands for your undo option. And if I wanted to redo something, I can just give control Y. I've deleted it, so that's why again it's deleting it, but again I'm going to give control Z. So this is how you undo and redo something. Okay, so that's all for this session, and in next session we'll go a little bit in depth with formulas and how to work on with them.